Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I will start with my lippy. I am using one of my Dollar Tree finds. I had to try this color out. I didn't try this one in this particular formula, the Mariposa matte lipstick one. It's a really pretty orangey pinky coral color, and it feels so good on my lips. Like, I don't know what this formula is, but for $1, like, you can use it once and get your money's worth. Like, it's really amazing. So I wanted to try one more of these. I have, pardon me, I have so many I have to try and do first impressions and do first lippies for, so I'm not going to show any more of these. I'm just going to wear these whatever, but these are amazing. Believe me, they're amazing. Alright, you're probably like wondering, what is she talking about? Some found treasure that's, after 22 years, I finally find it? Well, let's start from the beginning. I got married at 19, and my in-laws, at that time, everybody in the family had this needlework of, it's called the basket of poppies, or a basket of poppies. That's what the needlework is called. Now, everybody in my in-laws family had it. All 5 sisters. I think there was 5 sisters. Like my ex-husband's mom and her sisters, and everybody in the family had one. Whether it was made for them or they made it themselves, but they all had one. So I wanted one. So I went out and, I think I got it for Christmas from my mother-in-law at the time. She got it for me for Christmas or my birthday or whatever. And I was working on that thing night and day. Like I remember watching the Grey Cup game and doing it the whole Grey Cup game. Like I got about, I'd say, between half and 3/4 done mine before I ended up getting divorced. That was one of the things I was going to take with me because it was mine. It was bought for me, or bought for me. I don't think boughten's a word. It was bought for me, so I was going to take it. And my mother-in-law, she kept it hidden under her bed for me because I didn't have really anywhere to put it in my apartment, and it was on a big, if you know how needlework is, you have this big kind of like stand that you have the base of the needlework, I can't think of the name, wrapped around tightly so you can get your needlework, in. And so you have to have this big, huge stand. Like it goes down to the ground and up, and it takes up a lot of room. So she was holding it for me, and whenever I wanted to do it, I would just grab it and do some. And I mean, I'd get lost in it. Like I'd go 4, 5, 6, 8 hours at one point, just needlework, doing it. Back then I had really good eyes too. I had 20/20 vision. I had better than 20/20 vision actually, and so I didn't need glasses. I had no problem seeing. I didn't get headaches or anything. So, I mean, for me to do that for 8 hours was nothing. And it was going to be my prized possession. Like, I mean, it was going to be my main thing in my house wherever I end up. I was hoping to end up upstairs in the apartment that we had above his mom and dad. I mean, at that point, I didn't think I was getting, divorced or anything like that. So, after I got divorced, I came to get some of my stuff, and that was one of them, and she would not give it to me. She wouldn't give it to me. I couldn't get my ex-husband to get her to give it to me. I don't know what she did with it, but I could not get it. That was the only thing that I really wanted, was that. And I didn't get it back. So I spent a lot of years trying to find that so I can recreate it again. And I found it. I found this little strip mall, and I found this place. I can't remember what it was called, but they sold it there. They sold the whole kit to Basket of Poppies. And I was ecstatic. I'm like, okay, I got the kit. Now I got to figure out how to, have a stand to do it on, right? And my ex made me a stand. I ended up buying pieces, and he ended up putting it together, and I ended up maybe doing a quarter of it, and I lost interest for some strange reason. I don't know why. I just lost interest in doing it, because doing a quarter of it, I would have been done the other one. So it was kind of like I felt like I was doing something over again, and I don't like that feeling. So I just kind of slowly stopped doing it, and just now I don't even know where it is. I don't know where it is. So anyways, time went on, and I'm always searching for it. That particular piece already done, so I can at least have something, and it is a conversation piece, because if someone, says, "Oh, nice painting," or nice needlework, or whatever, it was needlework, and I'd be able to say, "Oh yeah, hey, and here's the story behind it." Well, now I'm telling you the story, and I am beside myself because I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. I'm full of so much excitement. I am just exploding, because, as you can tell from the beginning of this video you've seen, I took a video of the actual photo, the needlework in its frame and being beautiful. That particular piece in a frame is worth between $2,000 and $3,000. I got that and Blue Boy that you saw on the side there, Pinky and Blue Boy. I'm still in search for Pinky now, but I got both of them off this site called Garage Sale for $100. $100 for the whole framed needlework Basket of Poppies and Blue Boy. I mean, Blue Boy alone would be worth $1,000, if not more. And this Basket of Poppies in its frame, the frame is probably worth $2,000. And I would never even think about selling it, because I've been searching for basically 22 years, but I found it, tried it, couldn't do it, but still searching for one that's already done. That piece means so much to me, because it's something that I put my heart and soul into for so long. Like, to do 3/4 of that picture is many, many, many hours of needlework. And I was not an experienced needleworker. Like, I can see my ex-mother-in-law, she was like, she can do things like so fast, because she was doing it ever since she was a kid. Me, that was my very first needlework piece that I was doing. So I didn't have the speed, but I had the quality and it was perfect. I didn't have any mistakes, and I took so much pride in that piece that it was just, it broke my heart to not have it back. And to get that piece alone for $100, but to have now both Blue Boy and that for $100, I I am beside myself. I am so happy, you guys. You have no idea. I am ecstatic. I can't wait to put it up. I can't wait to show it off. I told these people exactly the story I'm telling you, but in short form. Um, and they know that it's going to a good home. It's not going to be, resold, for a lot of money, because I know how much it's worth, but I would never sell it. I don't care. If that's the only thing I have on me and I'm on the streets, I'm taking it with me. You gotta pry it out of my cold, dead hands. Because that piece is amazing. And if you guys Google basket of poppies, needlework or something, I'm sure you'll be able to find something on it. I haven't. I've just been searching and I just happened to come across that because I'm watching another one on Veranda sale and they were asking $2,000 and then they went down to $1,500. So I've been watching that one, and because I was watching that one, it suggested this one for me to take a look at, and I did, and thank goodness that I did, because I did not want to let that one get away for $100. Basically, I got it for $80 and Blue Boy for $20. That is a steal. I mean, oh my goodness. I want to display that. I want to proudly talk about it for guests when they come over. Like, that piece means so much to me. There's only one piece in my house that means more, and that is the picture that I framed of my sister's graduation that you've seen many times up here in my videos. That is my prized possession. And other than that, the needlework is now my second prized possession. And I just wanted to share this story with you because it has so much meaning to me. I know my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, only kept it to hurt me because she knew how much I wanted it, and she just wasn't going to budge. I broke her boy's heart, and, she couldn't have that, so she's going to take something from me. And that was the one thing. I would have given everything just to have that one thing, and she knew that, and she wouldn't budge. For me to have found that now means so much to me. Yeah, no, I didn't put the effort into it, but I did put 100% effort into making it in two different pieces. 75% on the one that my mother-in-law kept, and 25% on the one that I bought myself. So I essentially did do 100% of the work, but I got nothing out of it because it was two separate pieces, and I don't even know where the second piece is. So to have a full one kind of means to me like all my hard work that I did for those two pieces to become 100%, to become whole, is absolutely, makes me feel like it's worth, it shows my worth, it shows the time that I would have spent and what would have come out of those two pieces had I finished them. That would be the final product. So even though it's not my work per se, it's something that would have been created by the work that I did do for 75% of one and 25% of the other. So when I look at it, I know it's not going to be my needlework, but it's exactly what I was trying to make in the first place, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that is my little story time kind of video I wanted to share with you because it was a really important story with really important, I guess, nostalgia. I mean, I like that was something that I put, my blood, sweat, and tears into, and I didn't get, and it broke my heart. So I've always been searching for the basket of poppies. Basket of poppies has been in my head for so many years, and to find it like that, and to find it, I wouldn't have been able to afford it if it was $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. I couldn't. That's why I was watching the other one, and I watched it go down to 1,500. But for $80, I mean, I couldn't not take it. And the frame is exactly the frame that I would have done. It's heavy. Like when you lift it, it's heavy. Like it's not cheap by any means. Like it is worth so much. Like it's very, very awesome handcrafted. The actual needlework and the framing and everything is just perfect, exactly to what I would have done. So I am grateful to have that in my life now. I got it yesterday and I am so happy, and I wanted to share this with you because it just makes me so happy to know that now for the rest of my life it's going to be in my life, and I'll be able to look at it and remember all the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into doing that needlework for so many hours at a time and not getting, pretty much not getting anything out of it because for the reasons I've already told you. So that is that. So I hope you like my story. I'm making it now because I just got that picture yesterday. They dropped it off for me. They were kind enough to come here and drop it off even. And all they wanted was $100. And I was just ecstatic. So I wanted to share it with you today. So I hope you like this story. And if you have any other ideas for videos for me, leave them in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will put a little head there and a couple of videos there. And give this video a thumbs up. And you are beautiful inside and out. Don't ever forget that. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys.